Hey, it's Lori. Whew, it's cold. I did the remote starter thing on my car today and it must not have actually started. I should have checked to make sure it actually started. I usually look out the window to make sure, but I didn't do that today. But yeah, it's actually Saturday as I'm recording right now. Whew. I wish my car would have started. It's a bit nippy in here. It says it's 31 degrees, but I think, honestly, sometimes I think it's colder in my car than it is outside. I am going to go ahead and turn the heat on just a little bit. Come on. This touch screen stuff, sometimes it's like, I'm touching it, but it's not doing anything. And then all of a sudden it goes all the way across. Okay. So I actually made a card for today, even though it's Saturday. I usually don't do that on Saturdays. If I do, it's just like one of my big cards, a little to-do list. And sometimes it's a big to-do list. But today, I wanted to do that because I have some running around I have to do. I have to get to the bank, and because I didn't feel like doing it yesterday. In fact, I don't even think I finished off like an outro to my video yesterday. I don't know, but you know, I said it before, December might have some odd endings. I might just decide, I'm tired, I'm not recording anymore. I just don't pick up the camera, gonna think, oh, I never ended my video. But anyway, I'm gonna go to the bank. I've got stuff back here in the back seat. I'm gonna drop off at the Salvation Army, and I have a Walmart pickup. It's just a small one today, mainly because we were out of milk and John ran out of apples, and I didn't realize it, so. And he's working today, so he didn't get his apple yesterday or today. And then I need to go to our local grocery store and buy some seasoning, it's a Harlan's barbecue seasoning. It's called Harlan's, and it's a local thing, and our local grocery store carries it, but Walmart doesn't. So there's that, and I have to get an end table down from my attic because my brother wants it, and my mom's going to his house, so I got to take that to her. I'll probably take that to her tomorrow. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap his Christmas stuff too because I didn't get him a whole lot, but I never know. He's one of those that I don't want to call him a minimalist, but he doesn't like to have things around that he either isn't going to use or doesn't love. And he does love the Bengals and like Christmas Vacation stuff, and you know, just little things that he likes to collect. He likes that kind of stuff, but he doesn't overdo it with it either. But the end table and the Christmas stuff I'm going to send with her, and I might wrap some gifts today. I don't know yet. If I do, I probably won't put it in this video. I'm not doing dinner tonight. We're doing leftovers. We still have some shredded chicken in the fridge, I think, and we have plenty of chili left. We still have a little bit of the breakfast for dinner that I made. All that's left of that is some sausages and a little, probably one serving of scrambled eggs, which I'll probably eat that later because I like those left over. Yeah, and I'm gonna work on editing a video. So there you got my list for the day. That's what's on my list. I'm at my first stop. I'm at the bank, and I made a decision. I'm gonna go to Tim Hortons and get an ice cap. Yeah, and I realized I never took my iced coffee in yesterday. I left it sit out here all night, and I didn't drink much of it yesterday, but it's totally frozen salad. It is frozen salad. It looks like a candle or something in there. I better put my window down a little bit just in case I made a mistake on my adding or something, because I did it in my head. And if it's not too cold, if the car wash happens to be open, I am going to zip through it because, oh my gosh, this thing is absolutely filthy. I can barely see through the back window. And over here, right beside the Walmart parking lot is a car wash, and it looks like it's open, so I'm going to be going through there. It's a big bump. Yep, it's open. There's cars in there. Good. It's 34 degrees now, so I should be good. I'm going to try this ice cap. It looks pretty good this time. They didn't put any whipped cream on it either. So that's good. Last time I got one, last time or time before, I don't know. Anyway, it was really runny and the texture just wasn't an ice cap because it's supposed to be a little slushy. It's like a coffee slush. Oh, that's so good. It's hazelnut. I did tell him where I parked. I was going to go to Salvation Army first, but this is kind of like on the way to Salvation Army, and then from there I can just head home. But I just kind of scooted things over a little bit, and it should be fine because I didn't get that much. So I got all the donation stuff in, yes. I had a couple things I needed to take inside. So there's nobody in there at all, which I'm kind of glad, because today, the joggers I'm wearing today are a little bit, I mean, they're not high waters, but they're shorter than most of my other ones. So I'm wearing socks and Crocs and joggers that are a little too short for socks with Crocs. So I'm just saying, I look kind of goofy. I just pulled up to my local grocery store and I thought, crap, I forgot I had to go in here wearing my high waters and Crocs with socks. Oh well, I'm sure I'll see somebody I know. They're having a sale on their pork steaks, so I think I'm going to grab those. John loves pork steaks, $3.79 a pound, so I'll grab those for him, and here you go. What do you think? Pretty cool, right? Okay, so they don't have the seasoning. They're all out. She went in the back and looked for me and everything. She even called another store to see if they have it, and they do. And guess what? It's in the next town over. That's the town I just came from, and I don't feel like getting on the highway and going back to that town, but I literally drove by that store that actually has it. But our local butcher shop might have it if they're open. I'm not sure if they're open on Saturdays or not. I assume they are, but I'm gonna go check really quick. We'll see. They did have it at the butcher shop. I'm so glad. Yeah, so this is what it is. I'm not even sure how much it was because the machine didn't print a receipt, so I didn't bother him to ask him for one. But yeah, it's kind of I don't even know what kind of machine he was using, but anyway, I got two of them because I want one too. We're out. And this stuff is amazing. So it is local. I don't know if you can order it online or not, but it's really, really good. And while I was in there, I also picked up, you can't really see it very well, but I picked up a half a pound of bologna. It looks more like salami, and it tastes like a cross between bologna and salami because it's like, it's not so processed, I guess. It's not as processed as like Oscar Mayer or something. But John absolutely loves that bologna, so I went ahead and grabbed some of that for him. And it's not my very favorite, but it is good bologna. And I have to be in the mood for bologna, I guess. So, yeah. But it was always his dad's favorite, so he likes it a lot too. And here comes Chase. I think Hayden's gonna come out too, and they're gonna grab this stuff from in the back. And yeah, so I got my crew out here helping me. Do you want to say hi, Chase?
No.
Okay, he said no. He's giggling back there, so he's messing around, I think. I don't know.
Nope.
He might be serious.
I was serious.
Hayden, do you want to say hi?
Say hi?
Yeah, do you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
They're so excited, can't you tell? Here's my little haul right here. But there was 4 gallons of milk that Hayden went ahead and put those away for me. So we only had 1 gallon left, and that wouldn't last the weekend. Here's the pork steaks that I did end up getting. The 2 things of seasoning, one for us, one for my brother. And that would be absolutely delicious on these, and that's probably what I'll put on those. And we'll talk about these in a minute. Another one of the chocolate caramel creamers. Here's John's apples. And I also wanted to get some more bar soap because I do like to keep this in the bathroom. I actually like to use this to wash my hands. The liquid soap is almost empty right now. I need to refill it, which isn't a big deal, but sometimes I don't get to it right away. So we do have a bar of soap on the sink too, and there's just a sliver left right now. So that's what that's for. Over here, so this stuff that I got wasn't quite enough to make my minimum without having to pay the $6.99 fee. You need to have a $35 order. So I thought, what else can I add on? I don't want to just add on something I'm not going to buy anyway. This is some stuff that I'm going to buy anyway because stocking stuffers, and there's ears around, so I'm not going to say what it is or anything, but that's what all these are, and they're for everybody. All the kids, all the adults at Christmas time. And these were mentioned by my husband, so I thought, all right, I'll grab a bag of those, and everybody can have 1 or 2 of those or however many there is to go around in their stockings. I'm going to show you some of my Christmas decor. We do have TV on out there, so that's okay. These guys are allowed to watch TV. So we got our Mr. and Mrs. Claus mugs over here. Just some paper straws, red and white striped. I don't know if anybody will ever use them, but they're kind of cute. So that's all I have out here on the countertop. Over here on the table, Just ignore any mess you might see in the background. We live here. This is the Grinch tree, and I still have to put hangers on these guys, so maybe we'll do that here in a minute. And this is the cardinal. I showed you that before. It does light up. It's on, but the light's on out here, so you can't really tell. Over here is what I've done with the shelf. Oh, these don't go here, but we picked these up off the floor. They're supposed to be on the Christmas tree, but Christmas trees and kittens don't mix well. So here is my Christmas story shelf. And this is just a fun little shelf right here with my little tree. And this is all, any candles and lights you see like these, those are all on timers. So they turn on by themselves and turn off in a little while. So I'm just gonna put those right there for now. And here we go. So here is the advent calendar stuff that I've been getting. I've been sitting it up here on these shelves. And over here is some more advent stuff. And this just kind of put me in mind of he's supposed to represent the Santa Claus at the department store in the Christmas Story. And here's this. I always put this up, but it always falls back down. So yeah, that's like the information on the thing, whatever you call that. And yeah, and I made this. It says A Christmas Story on it with the broken glasses. It's supposed to be broken glasses anyway. I made this peppermint too. I'll probably tell you if I made something just because I'm thinking, hey, I made that. But yeah, I made this peppermint thing. And I just thought it was a cute little addition to my Christmas Story shelf. Oh, gosh, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this. I definitely made this. And this is a photo from when we went to Christmas Story house. And that is Chase and Brendan sitting on the steps. And it does say A Christmas Story. I put a photo in of it along with a photo that we took when we went back a few years later. It was kind of a recreation of that photo, I guess. Or that's what it was meant to be anyway. So I'll put those in for you right now. Okay, let's go take a look at the living room. Oh, let me just tell you first. I put these here because these pipe cleaner things are what I've been using for hangers for these ornaments, and I'm all out of the green ones, so we're going to use black. So this is the pillows on the couch, some little snowman Santa decoration up there, and I have the tree, a ceramic Christmas tree right here. I made this. I'll try and get a little close-up shot of it. It's got kind of shadows on it right now, but if you want to pause and read it, we got a little chair on there. So yeah, I made that. Yeah, we just have that winter blanket there. We've got cats that always lay here, so you know, it is what it is with this chair. That's we call it their bunk beds. There's the bottom bunk, there's the top bunk. And over here, just got a pillow there, and let me turn another light on. Okay, that's better. I'll try turning this on and see if it does any good. Yeah, maybe. Just got some pillows. And I've already shown you this. I showed you this before, this shelf, and it does have some colored lights in it now too. I don't know if it did last time I showed them to you or not, and you can see that better without the lights on. You can see my shadow too. Got the red truck and Santa down here on the end. Let me back up and show you the garland. So this is what the kitten keeps knocking down. So look how crazy that looks on the end. It doesn't even hang down. Got it wadded up in a ball and shoved up where he can't reach it. So yeah, that's a mess right now, but there's that. And I made this right here. This is one of my dad's old belts, and I put bells on it, and we made sleigh bells. It's very worn, and just, yeah, it's one of my dad's old belts. Here's this little corner over here. This is where the toys are for the little ones, right here in this cabinet. That's the closet under the steps that I was telling you about in a different video. That's that right there. So this tree, it was at my dad's house, and I don't ever remember him using it, but apparently his lady friend gave him that, and she wanted him to have a Christmas tree. So, and she told me that. So it's a little fiber optic tree. I like it. And I just have little things here that if the little ones get a hold of it, it's not a big deal. These turn on, light up. So, yeah. And of course, they can't play with my sign. I made that sign too. Son of a nutcracker. This whole basket of stuff they can play with if they want to. And over here we have apparently the Christmas cat. And there's a sign right here that I don't know if everybody will approve of it, but John bought it, so you can blame it on him if you want. But everybody in the house kind of thinks it's funny, so I'll go ahead and show it to you real quick. All right, I guess she's just gonna sit there, but that's okay. Well, Freya, you gotta move over or something, because, oh, bro. Okay, cats and Christmas go together like, what? Not peas and carrots, that's for sure. I made that thing right there. It's like a little, it looks like one of those wooden spool things. So it's just for a riser to sit things on. And I didn't do much with this, but, oh, I made this too. This snowflake with glittery snow all over it. Because you know all the guys in the house like glitter, right? There's the picture of me, and down here's the one that has my dad in it when he was little. And this shelf, I tried to keep it kind of simple. There's that. Here's Santa Claus on the door. This is what I did with these bells. I put them on the door here, and I think you've already seen this. This wreath. Did somebody shut my wreath off? They do that sometimes. Nah, it might need a new battery. Sometimes it doesn't work. It's pretty old. But it does play We Wish You a Merry Christmas. And she's back over here on this chair, which she does often, as you can see from all the cat fur on it. But that's okay too. And there's the Let It Snow pillow. And with the bookcase, so I like to put Christmas books, facing outward, just the kids' Christmas books in there. And these are, we've had them for years. And up here, that is, I got that for Hayden for his first Christmas, the Night Before Christmas book. And just, yeah, just decorated like that. Here's this stand right here. I'll have to try and show it to you in the daylight at some point so you can see it better. Because I know my lighting's not the best out here. But there's this. I put the big bell right here. And of course, I'm always straightening this up because the cats think that's like some kind of a launching pad or something to jump into the tree, which has a string of lights out in the middle, and it's a mess. My tree is a wreck. I constantly am putting the ornaments back on. This area right here looks terrible, but you know, hopefully the kitten grows out of that and we won't have to worry about it next year. So this is how I did this down here. And I think that looks like a cozy little corner. Apparently Freya thinks so. Freya thinks it does. Yeah, we just kind of put the tree up right there. It's one of those slim trees. I love it. So, and then over here we have the old jukebox. We got that at Walmart last year. It's fun. The grandkids love it. And these are some candles that Chase got me years ago. And I'll play this real quick. Oops, it must be turned down. Yeah, and you can change it.
Dashing through the snow.
Yeah, I'll just turn it all the way down. I think it shuts off. Well, I think I can shut it off by pushing it again. Yeah, okay. And here's this little setup. I shut the lights off so we could see it, and I had to go change batteries in a couple of these. So, color changing trees. And we have Snowman. This one looks like he's singing some Christmas carols. Here's that cafe that I got at Aldi with people inside. And here is Aldi, the Aldi store. So that's over here. I think it looks cozy with the flames and the candles, and they're all flameless candles, battery operated. And that's what I got over here on top of the bookcase. And there's this over here and the ceramic tree.